Spread your fingers wide for stability, pressing your palms gently into the ground. Keep your spine in a neutral position, not rounded, not arched, and your gaze softly toward the floor. Take a deep, steady breath in. As you inhale, allow your belly to sink toward the floor, letting your back gently arch. Lift your head and chest slightly and tilt your tailbone upward. This is the cow position. Open, expansive, inviting space along the front of the body. Now exhale slowly. As the breath leaves your body, draw your belly button toward your spine, rounding your back upward. Tuck your chin toward your chest and let your tailbone curl down. This is the cat position. Protective, inward, gently stretching the muscles along the back. Move between these two positions in time with your breath, inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat. Let the motion be slow, almost like a wave flowing through your spine. There is no rush, no need to push to the extremes. Simply allow the movement to feel smooth and nourishing. Continue for 8 to 10 full cycles, pausing briefly in each position to feel the stretch. If your wrists tire, you can rest on your fists or even on your forearms. If kneeling is uncomfortable, place a folded blanket under your knees for support. And if getting down to the floor is difficult, you can do a standing version, placing your hands on a sturdy table or countertop and moving your spine in the same pattern. The cat-cow stretch brings several benefits to the lower back. It increases flexibility in the spine, improves blood flow to the muscles and discs, and gently engages the core muscles that stabilize the lower back. By moving in this fluid way, you also release tension from the neck and shoulders, which often hold stress when the lower back is in pain. More than its physical benefits, the cat-cow carries a certain mindfulness. Each inhale lifts you into openness. Each exhale draws you inward. It mirrors the balance of life itself, moments of expansion and moments of rest, both equally important. As you finish your final cycle, return to a neutral spine. Take a few breaths here, feeling the warmth in your back and the ease in your movements. Notice how a few minutes of mindful motion can bring more comfort than hours of sitting still. If you practice this stretch daily, you may begin to feel your spine regaining its natural fluidity. Movements that once felt stiff may start to feel lighter. It is as if the back remembers what it was always meant to do, to carry you through life, not as a rigid pole, but as a flexible bridge between your body and the world. There is a quiet truth hidden in this simple sequence. Strength and flexibility are not opposites. Just as a tree bends with the wind yet stands rooted, your spine can be both strong and supple. Pain often comes when we lose this balance. The cat-cow invites us to find it again, not through force, but through gentle, consistent care. When you rise from the mat, take that balance with you. Let your movements through the rest of the day be just a little slower, a little more aware. In this way, the lesson of the cat-cow becomes more than exercise. It becomes a way of living. Seated forward bend, releasing the weight you carry. There are days when the body feels as if it has been holding on too tightly, to tension, to stiffness, to the slow build-up of years. The seated forward bend offers a simple way to let some of that go. In this gentle movement, you allow your spine to lengthen and your back muscles to soften, giving your body permission to rest. Begin by sitting in a sturdy chair, preferably one without wheels, with your feet flat on the floor and your knees bent at a comfortable angle. Sit near the edge of the chair so your spine can be upright and your weight is balanced evenly between both feet. Place your hands on your thighs and take a few deep breaths, letting your shoulders drop away from your ears. As you inhale, imagine a string gently lifting the crown of your head toward the ceiling, lengthening your spine. As you exhale, begin to hinge forward slowly from your hips, not from your waist. Let your hands slide down your legs toward your ankles or rest them gently on your knees or shins if that feels more comfortable. Keep your neck in line with your spine, letting your gaze fall naturally toward the floor. The goal here is not to touch your toes, but to feel a gentle stretch along your lower back, hips, and hamstrings. The movement should be slow, controlled, and never forced. If you feel sharp pain or excessive pulling, ease back slightly until you find a position that feels safe. Once you are in your forward position, allow your arms to hang naturally or rest your hands wherever they feel supported. Take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling the air expand your back and sides. As you exhale, let your upper body relax a little more, releasing any tension in your shoulders, neck, and lower back. Hold this position for 15 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply. With each exhale, imagine letting go of the weight you have been carrying. The physical strain, the stiffness, even the quiet worries that settle into the body without you noticing. When you are ready to come up, engage your abdominal muscles slightly to protect your back. Slowly roll your spine upward, one vertebra at a time, returning to an upright seated position. Keep your head for last, lifting it gently as your shoulders relax back. Take a few moments here before repeating the movement. Perform this stretch 3 to 5 times, moving slowly between each repetition. Over time, you may find that your forward bend deepens naturally as your flexibility improves. The key is to be patient. Progress is measured not in how far you reach, but in how easily and comfortably you move. The seated forward bend offers several benefits for the lower back. It gently stretches the muscles along the spine, releases tightness in the hamstrings, and encourages better posture by increasing awareness of how you sit and move. Because it is done in a chair, it is accessible to nearly everyone, including those who find it difficult to get down to the floor. If you have balance concerns or significant back pain, you can place your elbows on your knees and keep your back straight while leaning forward only slightly. Even this smaller movement can bring relief. You can also place a pillow across your thighs to rest your arms and head on, creating a more supported position. Beyond the physical, this exercise offers a chance to practice letting go. Just as your upper body folds forward and your muscles release, you can allow your mind to soften as well. The act of bending forward carries a certain humility. It is a way of acknowledging your body's needs and responding with kindness. When you finish your final repetition, sit quietly for a moment. Feel the way your back rests against the chair, the way your breath flows more easily. Notice if there is a lightness, however small, in the way you carry yourself now. The seated forward bend teaches a simple truth. Sometimes, to ease the burdens we carry, we must bow forward, loosen our grip, and trust that the ground will hold us. It is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom, knowing when to pause, to release, and to give our bodies the space they need to heal. Movement is only one part of the healing process. The food you choose each day also shapes the strength of your back, the resilience of your muscles, and the health of your bones. Nutrition is a quiet partner in recovery, unseen but deeply felt over time. For the lower back, the foundation begins with bone health. Calcium-rich foods such as low-fat dairy, leafy green vegetables, and fortified plant milks help maintain bone density. Alongside calcium, vitamin D is essential, as it allows the body to absorb and use calcium effectively. You can find it in fatty fish like salmon, fortified cereals, and through gentle sunlight exposure. Protein is equally important. Muscles that support the spine need steady repair and renewal, and protein provides the building blocks. Include sources such as lean meats, eggs, beans, lentils, and tofu. Anti-inflammatory foods can help reduce chronic pain and stiffness. Berries, oranges, tomatoes, nuts, seeds, and olive oil provide antioxidants and healthy fats that calm inflammation in the body. Fatty fish, such as sardines or mackerel, offer omega-3s, which are particularly helpful for joint health. Hydration is often overlooked, yet spinal discs rely on water to stay cushioned and flexible. Aim to drink water throughout the day, even before you feel thirsty. Limit processed foods high in sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats, as they can contribute to inflammation and weaken bone and muscle health over time. Think of each meal as an opportunity to nourish not only your body, but the life you wish to continue living, one of movement, strength, and comfort. The choices you make at the table are, in many ways, as important as the exercises you do on the mat. Your back has been your silent companion through every chapter of life. It has carried you through work, through joy, through loss, through the small and ordinary days that quietly shape a lifetime. Now, as the years have deepened, it asks for something different, not to be pushed harder, but to be cared for with patience. These gentle exercises are not just movements, they are conversations with your body, a way of saying, I hear you, I am here for you. Each stretch, each breath, each moment of awareness is a step toward restoring balance and comfort. They work best when done consistently, allowing your back to gradually regain strength, flexibility, and trust in itself. But movement alone is not the whole story. The foods you choose, the rest you allow yourself, and the way you carry your daily stress all play a role in how your back feels. Nutrition, sleep, and mindful living form the ground on which your physical recovery can grow. There will be days when the ache feels stronger and the progress slower. In those moments, remember that healing is rarely a straight path. It is a series of small returns, returning to your breath, to your exercises, to your intention to care for yourself. In giving your back this steady attention, you are also giving yourself something greater. The freedom to move with more ease, to stand with more confidence, and to greet each day without the shadow of constant pain. Your journey does not end here, it begins again each time you choose to move, to nourish, and to listen.